Hey guys, I want you to have more fun and to get better at drafting Magic the Gathering. I've made an app to be your buddy while you draft. Draft is a difficult format for new players and for players who are new to a set. So I'm here to show you that you can have an app so that you don't have to draft alone and you can have a buddy. That being said, let's demo. I've put on SourceForge the files that you need to have a buddy while you draft. Just click and it'll begin downloading. All of this is open source. You can take a look at the Python source code. And I would love if other people wanted to contribute or give me any feedback. It'll download it as a zip. Once that does that, then we'll just pull it out, extract it, and run the executable file. I've been having a lot of fun with Guilds of Ravnica. I've only done the pre-release and one draft so far. In the pre-release, I drafted Boros and went 3-1, and you'll get to see exactly how I did with the Selesnya draft online. Okay, so let's go keep and show in folder. There's my draft buddy. We'll just move this to the desktop and extract. This is all you need to do to install. Just simple extraction. There'll be one exe file for pre-draft or while you draft, and then one exe file for after the draft. Double click here. Here it is, DougsDraftBuddy. Here's the application file, which will run now. And here is the Python source code, and here's the CSV file that has all the information that you need while you're drafting. So this draft buddy is now going to prompt me for which set I want to draft. I'm going to want to draft Guilds of Ravnica. I've also made versions for M19 and Dominaria. Let's pull up a simulated draft. Okay, now when I'm clicking back and forth between this and MTGO, I want this to stay topmost, so I'm going to click the topmost button. In my pack, I've got a Troll, Tronal Troll. Looks like this is a 3.5. That's pretty good. All I have to do is type in one full word in the card name, and it should populate with a grade, with the price pulled from MTG Goldfish, with its pack 1 pick 1 rating, and its card title. If I want to clear the pack, I'll just press C. So let's go back and type in a few. Okay, so, Sphinx. So all this stuff in the pack looks like I'm going to want to pick the Troll. Let's pick the Troll. If I want some more details before I decide, I can click the detail, and you get Luis Scott Vargas's information that he put in the limited set review. So let's continue on and take the is the Love Champion any good? Yeah, it seems pretty good. Okay, we'll take that. You know, as you go along, basically this is just a tool for you to see if you're not sure on a card, like Demotion. That's tough. Is Demotion going to be any good? Looks like, you know, it's a 1, right? But it's got the upside of 3, and it'll tell you like, oh, it doesn't look like it deserves a build around grade, but it's a focused aggro card. Yeah, it can be good in my deck. So this is the kind of help that the draft buddy can give you. Now, once you're finished your draft, and I'll post a video of me performing a draft so you can take a look at there it is. Okay. Once you're finished a draft, you can go into DougsPostDraftAnalyzer. This right here is a draft file that you can get from MTGO. It has all your packs and what you picked from them. However, it's not a very useful format. So what the DougsPostDraftAnalyzer does is it looks at this pack and it looks at the ratings and information sheet file that I have here, and it will turn this text file into an Excel spreadsheet that's a lot more useful. This will be especially useful for more veteran drafters. So here is the card that I picked from the pack. Pack 1, pick 1, pack 1, pick 2, back one pick 3, etc. And here's the rest of the pack. The top card in the pack is listed in the first column. The second best card is listed here. Third best here, etc., etc. So you can see that, of the grade that I picked and the max grade in the pack, I was doing pretty well. There's a lot of orange here because there are a lot of gold cards. The other colors are more obvious: green, blue, etc. So as you're going down, I'm seeing a lot of green and a lot of gold. But what else I can look at is what the number of playables were in each of the different color sets. Now, this doesn't include artifacts. So if I was just playing a green and white mana base, how many spells would I be able to cast that were green and white? Well, I would have 28 playables from green-white, which is pretty solid. If I was just taking the best card in the pack, if I'm looking at the top 2 cards in the pack, I'm getting options of up to 50 playables. And I can also look at the 3-color pairings and see that, yeah, after green and white, which were the most open, and actually what I ended up in, blue was the most open. So I invite you guys to play around with this and see what kind of value you can get out of it. And hope to see you guys all on the value train. Happy drafting.